Hello colleagues, my name is Frédéric Liorzou. I am a French Atsep. I'm working in Reims ACC in France. I am the National Secretary of the French Atsep Union called Unsa Iessa. We are representing 1,200 of French Atsep in both big ACC, small airport, overseas territory. We are very pleased to meet our Spanish colleagues. We would like to enjoy a good relationship and to share information, because definitely we have to work together in order to defend and promote Atsep position in Europe. Currently I am working both in ETF and IFATIA. I am member of ETF steering committee, so I spend a lot of time in Brussels and also in Cologne, in Erza, trying to promote and defend Atsep position with other ITM staff like ADCO, IES, MET and so on. What can I say? Situation for us in France is not too bad now, but we had to fight a lot in order to improve our situation. We have good relationship with our French ADCO colleagues. We had to negotiate with our administration in order to have a good bargaining. Our situation was very difficult in the past because of the economic crisis. We stopped at almost recruitment. We spend a lot of resources working with ETF and IFATIA. Why? We had to fight and to defend ATM personnel, including Atsep, because of the Single Sky initiative. We had to fight and against Commission, against CANSO, but now we are able to work together. And a great achievement of what we have done with ETF and other colleagues like ATCOC, that now we have a social dialogue and we are able to speak directly to the Commission. We have a good relationship also with CANSO. We represent INSP. Same also the umbrella of social dialogue. So now we are discussing with the Commission and with Council. We are discussing about the human factors. We are discussing about political orientation of Single Sky. We are discussing about FEB, about outsourcing, definitely to kill outsourcing, and it's paramount. It's indeed very, very important for us to be in Europe in order to speak and to defend our colleagues. Now, situation in France, as I said, is not too bad. Now we have signed an agreement with our management and the government actually, and we are raising the number of recruitment from 15 2 years ago to almost 40 and maybe 50 next year. We are recruiting engineers actually. We have a very good training scheme with an academy in Toulouse, ENAC. We have also some instructors in different ACC and units. About working condition, it's not too bad. We have good salaries, more or less equal than our French ADCO colleagues. About ATM and CNS system in France, because of this crisis, we spend a little bit less on development of new system, but now we are able to demonstrate that Atsep are very important to succeed in a system like CISA 1, like a new FDP, a new CNS, and we were successful in demonstrating to our management that without Atsep there is no success with new system. So now it's a good achievement for us that our manager are convinced that they have to have Atsep with them if they want to succeed, if they want to modernize the French INSP and to install new system. So it was a pillar of our union also. Policy to impose Atsep like ADCO and other engineer like industry for development of new systems. What can I say more? Just to finish, that I'm very happy to meet our Spanish colleagues, and I hope that we will be able to have at least relationship together share information, because I think we can give you a lot of information about what is going on in Europe, what is going on in France also, and it's very paramount, very important to get information to understand the overall situation. And I hope that I'm sure that we will be able to continue this relationship. Thank you. Okay, now a few words on my work in my ACC in Rams. So I'm working in Rams ACC, even if I'm full-time for my union. We are now 70 Atsep working in Rams ACC for at least 500 personnel, including 300 ADCOs. Half of my colleagues are working on shift, day and night shift. There are 3 SMC specialists, one for communication, one for data processing, and the last one on display system, networks and radar. They work 12-hour shift, night and day, and they have after 1 day, 1 night, they have 4 days of rest. And then they spend, let's say, 6 months like that, and they can work after in offices. The other colleagues who are working in offices, they are working on system, project management. More and more of my colleagues are working on a new system coming from CISA, like new FDP system called 4Flight. We received European money in order to develop it with Thales, and more and more of my colleagues are working on it. Some of my colleagues are also working on cybersecurity, and we usually work 4 days per week. I would say 4 days per week, except for the manager.